Right, okay. Welcome. I'm going to move on from Learn Outcome 2 and touch on this next part of the Learn Outcome, which is the customer attraction and retention. I know a few students have mentioned that they could do with a little bit more understanding in this, so we'll explain. So, obviously, customers are what basically allow you to make profit or pay towards for your services or products, whether that be sports merchandise, whether it be a sports service like a PT, training with you. That'll be happening a lot at the moment. Um, or placing a bet. You've got to attract customers and you've got to try and retain them. You can see this with William Hill and other sports betting companies offering free bets and all the rest of it to try and pull in their customers because it's such a competitive marketplace. So attraction is how you get them to come to you, what makes them want to go to you as a company, and then obviously you've got to understand the importance of retaining them. Now, there's reasons why retention is so important, and we'll discuss them in some point today. So, first of all, what will attract and retain, and retain customers in terms of, you know, your business, coming to your business, and I talked a little bit. We talked a little in class about quality of product, and we talked about the emergence of Under Armour, and Under Armour, the quality of the garments, and the fact that Under Armour probably are on an upward ebb, and other brands such as say Reebok and Adidas, and depending on sports and different sectors. But you've seen a real emergence in Under Armour, and a lot of people say that's due to the quality of the product, and the garments that they produce. So the quality will then get more people talking about it, so more people want to buy the product. The other thing is the quality of the quality there of customer care. So if the customer service is good, people are much more likely to buy off that business and be attracted to that. The other one is so reputation. If the business has got a positive reputation, then it's going to you're more likely to attract more customers that way. Um, another one is offers and discounts. So offers slash discounts are another way. Another way. I'm not keen on the colour either, by the way. Another way of attracting customers to your business. Loyalty. So you've got loyalty schemes. That could be, uh, you know, um, you might say you get a percentage off if you buy a season ticket, because you're showing loyalty and you're buying it for the season, paying up front, so you can have loyalty and slash reward schemes for fans. So rewards as another way of attracting and then retaining. Um, marketing and promoting. So like different ways to attract will be the new one now is digital marketing. So you can use digital as a way. So marketing is to do with how you get some marketing and promotion is going to allow you to attract more customers. So you're going to be able to, digital is the new platform that we've talked about, which will allow you to attract more customers. Once you've attracted them and hooked that fish, you've got to try and think of the benefits of retaining them, which we'll discuss in a minute. The next bit in the spec which it wants you to know is to really think about. Sorry, just 1 second. Yeah, being competitive. So that one jumped out of my head. I had to double check it. So make sure you're competitive. That could be in terms of pricing. That's normally one of competitive in terms of pricing or whatever other options. So, pricing is a key way for you to compete with other businesses and make sure your product attracts or service attracts more people. So there's some of the generic points. Um, the spec also wants you to know the benefits. So one of retaining customers. So benefits of retention or loyalty. And I might use either word. It might use retention, and it could also use loyalty as well. It might decide that. I think in the last question actually it did use alti there. Hey, but loyalty. So yeah. So what are the benefits? Well, I think we discussed if advertising's expensive. TV ads are expensive. Using media platforms, even social media, targeted ads can be expensive. So you got to attract the fish or attract the customer, hook them, and it costs money. So once you've got them, you want to try and retain them, because if you do, you're going to benefit. And the things I want you to know is a cost of attraction, um, like how much it costs to attract them versus retention. So it's always better to retain a customer, um, because obviously you can upsell to them as well. So if they say using Under Armour again, if you get Under Armour to buy a garment, a golf garment, they might see other products like trainers, running trainers for the gym. They might be going to the gym, and you can upsell. You can upsell the running tops. You can upsell. So if they like you've attracted them, they know about your brands, they're aware of it, then you can retain them and upsell as well. So it can be quite a profitable way of doing it. It also has an impact on retention. So impact on retention. On reputation, I meant to say. Now, this. You might have heard of it, or I mean, I do it myself, where I play off Sky and Virgin as a sports media company, and say, oh well, this package is costing me this. I'm going to go to this, and if there's a massive exodus of customers from one brand to another, it can damage reputation. A lot of people can jump off one company, one business, and move to another one. So it can have, if you keep customers and you keep loyal, happy customers, it's going to have a positive reputation moving forwards. You can also predict income. So if you've got gotten back to the season ticket thing, you've got predictable income. So you can predict income or revenue coming through, because you've got those loyal customers, and those loyal customers know your staff. So it's easier for them to know your staff know. So your staff are familiar, or staff know the customer, and therefore can sell better and meet their needs. So therefore, it's easier to meet the needs of the customer, existing customers, because you know them, you know the personality and what they want. So and they're also less likely to skip across to the competition. So they are less likely, if you've got a good relationship, a positive relationship with the customer, through loyalty, normally means less likely to leave to competition. Okay, so customers are far less likely to go to your competitors if you offer them great customer service and you make sure that you take care of them, and they're less likely to go to competition, which will strengthen them. Let's not forget, if they go to them, it's going to strengthen them. They're going to spend their money there. Now, if you get a customer and they stay with you and they know your systems, they're less likely to call up. They're less likely to be more costly. So regular customers are less expensive because they know your systems and services, so less expensive to service. I'm not sure whether you'll remember that, but they are less expensive to service existing customers. I go to a gym. I've been going for a while, and I know the systems. I know how it works and operates. So I'm less likely to absorb their time and energies, and they're pretty much going to focus on attracting new customers because they've got me in the bag. So that's a little bit about customer attraction and retention. Just be aware of the fact that attraction is about how you attract. So you attract them through these things, all these things, positive word of mouth, because of a good reputation, discounts, offers, loyalty, rewards, and hook them onto that. I was going to try and, shall I? Yeah, draw a little fish. You want to hook them onto that. But retention's about keeping them on there so you can upsell. And you do that because of all these benefits in green there. So once they're hooked through all of these tools, you're then going to benefit as a business and build on all these little fishies that you hook, because you offer great customer service. So you get more fishies, which are in red, and then and then they're hooked and they're happy with you. You get another hook and you get another customer, and then obviously you're building revenue, and then these are all happy, and therefore you're getting profit and revenue, which will allow you to get bigger and better, and make it a more successful brand. Okay, hope that explains that. That first part. I'm just going to quickly go. I'm just going to quickly knock. In fact, the easiest way for me to do that is knock off that and just go on to this bit. So, transactional versus relationship marketing. There's a box on it, and this is pretty much. I'm going to explain it quickly. So, I want you to know what it's about, and it might give you this box. And I've done that first slide to just show you that ultimately, it helps if you know the two words. Transactional means a one-off. So a transaction means you do it once. So it's normally short term. So the things I want you to know is it's short term. So normally a short term sale. It's all about making the sale. It's focused on the attraction and selling and not retaining the customer. It's not long term. Relationship or relational. In fact, it's called relationship marketing in this spec. So some call it relational. That's about putting the customer's needs first, making sure that you're in contact with the customer all the time, and the customer's at the centre of what you do. And these are some of the things you focus. There's a longer time scale to keep them happy, and there's a short time scale in this one. Normally there's more conflict, so it's conflict manipulation in this one. It's cooperation and trust in this one. So it's about creating a good relationship rather than so you've got the fish, you're keeping them happy, you're building a good customer service because they're more likely to stay, and therefore easier to service if you look after them, and it's over a longer period of time. So that is the key element. Normally, in fact, the three, to sum it up, it's one short, one's long term, one's customer focused with good customer service, which is this one. One isn't. One's more just about getting the sale, and also the fact that it's about contact and meeting customers on a regular basis to do that, whereas one's just one off, see you later, we've made the sale, money in the bank, bye bye. Hopefully that explains it, and it'll allow you to understand the difference between a relationship and a transactional marketing. Okay, thank you.